Well, made it. My plant's looking a little funny. It looks like it kind of ripped sideways a bit. Oh, my little construction for the sunshade came down, but that's easy enough to replace. Amazingly, everything looks like it's still here. Sopping wet, but here. I'll dry it out later next week. Looks like everything under the tarp's going to be okay. I had a cat down here that was feral, but she disappeared. I came out about 4:30 in the morning. Woo, still windy, still windy. Woo-hoo. And she disappeared. I have no idea where she went. Got some standing water. Wow. Whoa. Stepped in the puddle. Woo! Plants blowed over, but they look like they're okay. I just gotta pick them back up. I got a bunch of trash that came over here. Again, not okay. I just gotta pick it all up. Got some. Whoo! Yeah. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, I've never had this much standing water, but it's not too bad. Branches and stuff on trees came down. It's not too bad, not too bad. Oh, we got lucky. It turned and it went south of us. Oh my goodness, the neighbor's yard's wet. Whew, that's going to take a few days for that to dry out. But really, it's not too awful bad. I was so sure it was going to be a wreck. But looks like everything's okay up there. Whew, stepped in another hole. Looks like most of my plants are okay. These are fine. These are okay. A couple of them fell over. That one's got to be repotted. It was too far away from the wall. Everything that was closer against the wall, but I couldn't get that one up against the wall. That's fine. This thing got knocked over. Not a big honking hairy. It's made out of conduit, so just another chunk of conduit, or maybe even just put it back together. Looks like it might have just pulled apart. So hey, not too bad, not too bad. Got some major trees down over here. The power company did come through this spring and took down everything that looked like it could possibly be dangerous. Woo! Kinda deep here. Woo! That's not too bad, not too bad. Just trash blowing around. Looks like there's a tree, there's a house back in those trees, I promise. You barely see it. I mean, you can barely see right where my finger's pointing. That's the roof. That's about all you can see of that house. But, yeah. Looks like all we got is a bit of standing water. Hey, hey. His plants are kind of a mess. Gonna have to redo those. Which one the winds came from? Oh my goodness, that is cold. Oh, that wind is cold. Ah, that is cold. It's about 8:45 in the morning. Ooh, looks like a big branch down the way down there, so. Oh, that's cold. I'm gonna say 20-30 mile an hour wind gust right there. So I guess we still got the edge of it. Huh. I did look at the weather before I came out. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, great big big tree right there. Right there. That's yeah, you can see it in the middle of the road, so looks like I can still get around it though. Anyhow. Oh, let's turn around and go back into the teeth of the, ooh, this wind. It's not too bad, really, compared to what it was last night. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness! Woo! Oh, it's cold, cold, cold wind. Whew. Oh, well, enjoy it while I got it, because this is Florida. It's going to get hot as anything next week again. You know it. As soon as the effects of this thing have passed on, it's going to get hot. Oh, yeah, we're standing water. It looks worse than it is, but it's not that bad. It won't take but a couple hours to put that back up. Woo. Woo. Oh yeah. See, it puts down these little root things that hold it up in a wind, but I guess there wasn't enough of them to hold it, and it fell over. I'll just try and pull it back up and stake it until it reestablishes. Or I can just cut most of it down and it'll just reestablish itself. This stuff does regrow. Yeah, Jerry's potted trees are falling over. And this one fell over. So, yeah, we're just going to have to come back out here, pick everything up. Wet, wet, wet. This right here, this spot that I'm walking through is always a swamp. These are fine. I just heard a cat. Hey, kitty, kitty. Who's yelling? Who's yelling? Okay. After I finish this and start uploading it, I'll come back up and start putting these back up. Woo! Yeah, that's a little deep. Oh, and it tried to grab my shoe. That stuff stayed put. Got a bit of water under here. I'm gonna have to have a company come out and do a walk around my roof, make sure there's no damage. Those umbrellas are to shade the air conditioner from the sun, because in the morning this tree isn't quite enough, so I was shading it. So I'm surprised they're still there, because I totally forgot to come and grab them. I think those were up against the building. Yeah, well, no big deal. Again, nothing but a few hours of cleanup. We actually got out of this very, very lightly. This is pretty amazing. I was expecting a lot of damage. I was bracing for some major damage to the roof, but it looks like everything's fine that I can see. I just got to pull my curtain back over. Everything over here stayed put. Whew, yeah, here comes another rain. Wind gust. Oh my God. Bit on the... Yeah, it's a bit on the swampy side there. I guess they're a little, well, they're a little closer to the lake, but they also have a little bit lower line. there's a swale that runs through his yard for drainage. And that's probably, it's just his yard's a little too low. They never came and picked up that guy's trash, and he's still sitting right there. That's his yard waste. I guess they didn't come and pick it up for some reason. I mean, you know, just because there's a hurricane coming. Whew. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I looked out here at about 4:30 yesterday, and covered in water. And I was a little concerned about possible flooding up to my house, but my house is built up enough. And the only thing I was really worried about was the stuff on the porch, because the house itself is above grade. It's where you've got a crawl space under the house, and it's about 24 inches up above what the height of the yard itself, which is already built up. So they built that house properly. Neighbor's fence is down. My fence is still put. Amazingly, like I said, all those weeds on it, they held it together. Woo! Boy. Well, he's only got, looks like 1.5 panels down, so he's not going to be in too bad a shape to fix it. Somebody else down there checking out their outside, but no, I mean, that guy's got to move this driveway. It's still there. Well, he must have missed it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upload this and get out of the wind, because, this is crazy. It's trying to knock me over.